Good morning, Mr. Cornwell here, giving you a week 5 update, showing you what we're going to be doing. A little bit different. We're actually going to start talking a little bit more about specific units. So, soccer unit. Obviously, it's going to look a little bit different than it would be if we were outside or if we were in school in the gym. But it's something that we can still work on at home with whatever equipment that we have at home. Okay. So here in front of me, I got a couple of things I found around the house that we can use as our soccer ball or our type of ball that we're going to be doing our skills with. I got a balled up roll of my winter socks here. I've got our basketball here that we were using before in one of my earlier videos of shooting some hoops. And the rest of the things here are actually just kind of dog toys. Okay. One of the things that I've been using the most is a tennis ball. Okay. So whatever equipment you are using and whatever spaces you are in the house, just make sure you check for parent permission to make sure it's okay with them. And safety is another big thing. We always talk about that in class. Make sure that you're being safe with whatever you are doing. Okay. So we'll be back here in just a second. We'll start talking about some of our skills. All right, first skill we're going to talk about here with our soccer unit is dribbling, foot dribbling. So basically what dribbling is moving the ball around the field of play while maintaining control of that ball, okay? When you are foot dribbling, you want to be able to use both feet, and you want to use both inside and outside parts of your feet. So both like pinky toe and big toe, okay? Good soccer players are able to dribble with both feet when they're moving the ball around the field of play, okay? So their weak foot and their strong foot kind of are working together. All right. You always want to use light taps when you're moving the soccer ball around as well. It's not a kick and chase. You want to keep it nice and close to your body so that you can have good control. Okay. The next skill that kind of goes right in with dribbling is trapping. If we remember from last year, trapping is stopping the motion of the soccer ball. You can use any part of your body to trap the motion of the soccer ball, to stop the motion of the soccer ball, except for hands. Okay. We know that goalies are the only ones on the soccer field that can use their hands, okay? So trapping is stopping the motion of the soccer ball. So if I'm dribbling through the house here and I want to trap it, all I want to do is lightly put some pressure on top of that ball that I'm using to stop the motion of the soccer ball, okay? If you notice, I'm using both inside and outside parts of my feet when I am dribbling, using both feet here, going at a nice slow pace that allows me to be successful, okay? So that's kind of dribbling and trapping. I'll show you a little drill that you can do here in a second. All right, so we're here for our little drill that we got set up for our dribbling and our trapping. So what I have here in front of me, these are my cones. I just got a bunch of different little dog toys here that I kind of spread out that I'm gonna use as cones. And what I want to do is I'm just gonna dribble like a cone weave in and out of my cones here, okay? Anytime that the ball gets away from me, I'm just going to trap it so that I keep control of it. Speed is key here. You want to go slow, nice and slow. So it doesn't matter which way you start or which foot you start with, but you want to try and make sure that you're using both feet when you're going through your little cone weave. Okay, if you get to the end here, you can trap, stop, turn around, and continue going back. Remember to use both feet, pinky toe and big toe when you're going through. Nice slow speed that you can be successful. See how many times you can get through here in, I don't know, maybe a couple of minutes, but remember safety. All right, first type of kick that we are going to work on is called an inside of the foot kick. This type of kick is used for passing and it's used for like short distances. Okay, it should be one of the most accurate type of kicks that you can do. So just like it sounds, we're going to be using the inside part of our foot here, that instep was what some people call it. Okay, so let's say that I was kicking towards Sonoma over there, who looks like he's getting ready to lay down and take a nap. I want to face my target there. I want to step with my plant foot. That's that opposite foot. Plant foot's kind of next to, kind of slightly behind. Sounds pretty familiar to our football unit from earlier this year. And all I want to do is make sure that my eye is on the ball. I'm going to C-step strike towards my target using inside part of my foot. Okay. Notice I'm not lining up and blasting the ball. You should not be getting air under the ball. We want to make sure we're not breaking things in our house. So again, my plant foot's next to, slightly behind, C-step straight towards my target. Okay? I'll show you a little drill that you can do with this in a second. Okay, one of the drills that we're going to do is we're going to assume that you don't have anybody else to practice your soccer skills with, okay? Which might be the case for some of you, which is okay. We can modify the way we're doing our activities. If you do have another person in your house that you're able to practice passing and trapping with, that's fantastic. But for me, I don't have anybody else right now. Coach C's actually being my recorder. So I've closed one of my room doors in my house, and I'm going to use that to kind of ricochet back so I can practice my passing and my trapping. So I'm using my inside of the foot kick, nice and easy, and hopefully it'll kind of bounce back to me so I can work on my trapping as well. Okay. So I'm getting set up here. That's my target. I see step straight. Comes back to me, trap the ball, get set up, and try it again. Nice soft ball that I'm using so that I know that I'm not damaging my door, okay? If you're getting comfortable with your strong foot, try your weak foot. I know that's hard to do, okay? So I'm getting set up. Now my plant foot is my strong foot. I'm using my weak foot, instep, trapping it as it comes back off the door, okay? Off to the side a little bit. Good. Good job. All right, so those are our week 5 skills and drills that we're going to be working on. So hopefully you can watch this video, find some equipment in your house, and do some practice drills and skills in your house. We're going to continue with our soccer unit the following week. We'll talk about some other types of skills and drills, and we'll make some modifications that you can do at home. Hopefully the weather will be a little bit nicer by the time we get to that week. So keep staying active, keep being healthy. We miss you guys. We can't wait to see you back at school. Go Bulldogs.